Money. We use it everywhere and every day. We use it to buy cars, homes, food, and fun. We have been using some kind of currency since the beginning of time. There are different kinds of currency all over the world, such as pesos, euros, the US dollar, and many more. There are different ways to transfer currency through money transfer, e transfers, email, PayPal, cash, checks, money orders, and many other ways. The way that has become extremely popular is now part of our everyday life is dealing with your financials through online banking. It can be simple to do and you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Where there are benefits, there are risks. Although easily accessible and simple to use, online banking can be dangerous due to fraud and hacking. Customers must be educated when it comes to preventing these issues. The history of online banking started around the 1980s. It was sparked by the idea of online shopping, which many shopping industries started pushing towards. In 1983, Nottingham Building Society launched the first online banking service in the United Kingdom. The first one that came to the US was in 1983, and it was launched by Stamford Federal Credit Union. Even though these breakthroughs were massive in the banking world, banking customers still hit some bumps in the road. Between 2006 and 2008, Albert Gonzalez stole over 130 million debit and credit card numbers from online shopping locations, including Heartland Payment Systems, 7-Eleven, TJ Maxx, Hannaford Bros Supermarkets, and Dave & Buster's. Fraud is also a problem in some big companies. WorldCom is a prime example of one of the biggest fraud cases in the United States. WorldCom was a phone company that was caught cooking their books to give off the impression to the shareholders that the company was doing well. This is what Bernie Ebbers had to say about the whole situation.
What happened? I mean, forgetting the fraud, things were getting bad. You know that.
Yeah.
2000,
What happened?
2001.
What happened is not anything really different than a whole lot of other people, other than if it ends up being true that there's a lot of accounting issues. I don't know the facts on that. I haven't been privy to any of that information.
Fraud is the intentional manipulation of financial statements to represent a company's assurance and investors. The fraud triangle represents three reasons to commit fraud. Pressure is a motivation that an individual has when they are experiencing personal financial pressure, like debt problems with themselves or their work. This happens when an individual sees a problem with no orthodox solution. Opportunity is a mean in which an individual can defraud an organization. This means that they can use their company position or power to solve unfixable financial problems. Rationalization is the final stage of the fraud triangle in which an individual will justify the crime in a way that is acceptable to their morals. Individuals who are investors or shareholders need to be cautious when looking through a company's books. A lot of hardworking people lose their money when they are unaware about a company's actual revenue stream.
They had created numerous off-balance sheet type of entities that investors were not aware of to hide poor results from investors.
Another situation banking users need to worry about is hacking. Hacking is the intrusion into one's personal computer or network. On February 4, 2016, unknown hackers used the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication logins and passwords of the Bangladesh Central Bank workers to send over 30 fake money transfers to the Federal Banking Reserve in New York. They requested the bank to transfer millions of dollars from the Bangladesh bank to bank accounts in the Philippines, Sri Lanka, and other parts of Asia. The hackers walked away with $81 million. The bank was able to stop $850 million more for being transferred when the bank employees found a printing error. Other problems banking users have is keeping their information up to date. Some banks record and account for transactions instantly, while others may take a day or two to process this information. Some websites mirror their sites to look like their banks. Banks use sensitive information on sites that are hard to copy. Even though they are hard to copy, they are not foolproof. Receiving an email from your bank asking for a login and password is another way hackers can get your bank information. Banks don't usually ask for login and passwords over email. Flyby overnight banks are banks you probably never heard of, offering a high interest rate on little deposits. These are sites to trick you into signing up and putting your money into a site that may not exist tomorrow. Although it is tempting to use the same username and password for everything, don't. It is unwise to use it for a bank. Ways to prevent fraud and hacking include keeping your computer operating on the latest software, always use the current web browser, install personal firewalls, install and update antivirus softwares, activate pop-up blockers, scan computers, use secure websites for transactions and shopping, and avoid downloading unknown software.